everybody? It is time. It is time for the Tier 2, Round 3 for the MRL Season 11. And it's going to be at your beautiful Silverstone. Silverstone, as you know from the 4 races before this, is going to be your 3.6-mile track, 18 turns, and just a bunch of great racing, especially in the first and final sectors. You're going to be hosted by your 2 commentators, DMasterOG and Chosen Toby. How you doing today, Toby?
I'm good.
Hell
Been
yeah, man.
enjoying a bunch of close racing.
Good to hear. I have been as well. We have a lot of action to cover. We have a lot of people to address. But let's just get straight into it. We've already had quali start. Nobody's out on track, but they will be soon enough. Uh, I really just want to say, these guys are actually crazy for doing. The lap times we're about to see are probably going to be like half a second faster than what I just put down, by the way, in Tier 3. It's going to be fun.
These guys, and then the Tier 1 guys
Yeah.
the numbers will be insane.
These guys are probably going to be in the 25s. My goated teammates. You're the goated teammate, B-Dunk. Debunk.
B-Dunk's been in the team chat just hyping us up all day.
Yeah. Amazing teammate. Cannot say good enough words about B-Dunk. He is the real MVP today because he's really helped us all out in the chat. Me and Toby are teammates. We're William boys. So is B-Dunk, just to let y'all know. But that doesn't mean we're not rooting for any other teams like Notcom. I'm kidding.
As long as it's not calm.
Yeah, exactly. As long as it's not calm. But we have some actually returning drivers from lower tiers in here. We have NVA from Tier 3, as well as Jake Laser from Tier 3. I think Burn Victim as well.
Gwenfro also.
Gwenfro, yeah. Gwenfro is also from Tier 3. And we have CJ. CJ's in Tier 3, right? Or is he...
I think it's to be expected with the 4th of July weekend.
Ooh.
I think we have a bunch of people out and people filling in.
Yeah, I believe it. These guys like their 4th of July America stuff. By the way, Com said in chat that we got a wet race.
Oh Lord, love that.
Love
We haven't had a full wet race yet, have we?
No, we've had a little
Everything's
sprinkle.
been dry to wet. Yeah.
We'll see how wet it is. We can't really take Com's word for much, but we'll see. We'll see what he produces.
Yeah, it is calm. So
it is calm. Yeah.
First person getting burnt by us today. Like we're 5 minutes into the stream.
Yeah, I was just about to say we're 6 minutes in. Do you got Technic Speedy added?
Which was the first out?
Ooh. Let me turn this on. Yeah, Speedy needs an invite. I'm unable to invite him. We got Gwenfro and Com, or sorry, not Gwenfro and Com. Gwenfro and Ardell are first 2 cars on laps, as well as AK. Gwenfro taking it nice and easy on his banker lap. I don't know why. I feel like it might rain later this session. It is raining. I literally said it. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I just saw the first drop.
I just said it and I see drops like 2 seconds later. Stop.
So these guys that are on laps right now, about to come through, are probably gonna be at the top because if it starts raining, that's done.
Yeah, Gwenfro putting in a 26.5. Good lap for a banker. AK is going to be on a lap as well. Ardell finishing his lap. You can already see the grip is already going away. He's going to be able to put down a 27.3, so that puts him P2. AK is behind the Mercedes of it looks like CJ on an out lap. He's going to be next across the line.
AK has burned all his ERS. He has nothing. So
yeah,
he's just losing time. Whiffles and Zeech are going to be, and Burn Victim and Jake Laser are all going to be in trouble because they did not come out. Oh my
goodness, AK giving a big slide.
That was a good catch, though.
Yeah, it was. Coming across the line, putting it P2 for the time being. We're gonna have a lot more people coming across the line. Yays puts it in P4. Beast putting it P2, just barely not able to put it in front of Gwenfro there. Good lap from him though, on a wet track. Everyone who hasn't put a lap time in already is in big trouble.
Yeah, I'm on board with Zeech, and he's struggling to get the power down.
Yeah.
Trust me, I did a couple of laps in the race on slick tires with it really wet, and you're driving on ice. It was impossible to put any kind of power down.
Yeah, I think the next person to set a lap time is going to be Sage. Everyone else is on the outlaps. We got the Sage finishing a lap. All of his deploy has been used, so he's not going to be able to use anymore. People are coming into the pits, and I think this is going to be the end of qualifying.
Yeah.
Well, for the rest of the people, they can all go out on inters and then figure out who is there. But Gwenfro is not getting beaten any.
Sewn up.
Yeah.
No.
Nobody's going to improve on this time, it doesn't look like. CJT actually put in a P7 time, 28.2. So it is definitely slow on track. It is already wet. Gwenfro literally getting P3 from me last race in tier 3, now putting it pole position for or provisional pole.
Did a 3, or technical speed, just did a 360.
Oof.
I mean, these guys, there's no way they're gonna even come close to that Gwenfro time.
It's already raining way too much.
He caught it perfectly, to be honest. Him, Beast, AK, Ardell.
Yeah.
Really smart getting out and getting a lap in.
Echo doing a 36. The track is no longer dry. Technic Speedy invalidating on Stowe corner. That's not going to be good for him. MB Jacobson out qualifying Echo Alex, doing a 30.2. So, I mean, the track is still not fully interest condition yet, but if you haven't gotten a lap in already, then sucks to suck. What an early lap from Gwenfro. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, if they wouldn't have, I mean, that's one of the benefits to just going out and getting a banker in as soon. That's what I try to do. Yeah. Like, as soon as the lobby goes green, I get out.
Yeah, exactly. That's
just to go ahead and get one under the belt. And
yeah, and it saves you from one of these situations where, same thing with Brazil 2021, no, 22, right? Where Kevin Magnussen got the pole right as it started.
Yeah.
Right as it started raining, just because he went out early and he got the timing basically perfectly. And here we see that Gwenfro has done a K-Mag. Great job.
Beast is going out again on softs.
Okay.
I don't know what that's about. I don't know if he's just getting practice in or what.
I mean,
that's a weird decision.
Jake Laser is currently about to finish a lap, and it looks like he has grip. I wouldn't say good grip, but he has grip.
It's still, yeah, it's still one of the worst times to put up. Yeah. It's still. Andy's out on softs also on a flyer. I mean, yeah, it doesn't. I'm on board with Andy. It doesn't look terrible.
I mean, the track doesn't look like it has any puddles or rivers or anything yet, so it's not wet for inters, but it's definitely not dry. Not dry conditions.
Right, you're not gonna get a top 10 time.
No.
With the weather like this.
No, not at all. Like 29.2 may be feasible, but like I don't think you're gonna get anywhere near a 27 or a 26. Like Beast is trying to do right now, as he did start a lap.
Yeah, 7/10 down just through the first sector.
Yeah.
You might as well come in and retire. Stop using tires up.
Ardell is on inters, so Ardell is on inters. He did change to the inters in the pits. We got CJ on new softs, Avira on new softs, Calm on new softs, Wiffles on new softs, about to start a lap. Zeech starting a lap right now on new softs. This isn't the play. Oh my god, turning into turn 1, he nearly slid out. This is definitely not the tire you want to be on at this time.
No. I mean, they really don't have a choice but to try it. I mean, because on the inters, they're not going to put in the time either. So,
yeah, that's true.
It's basically just put a time on the board and go retire in the pits.
Yeah, that's kind of all we can do, because Jace has the smart idea of just retiring, saving the tires that he has. Rain race, rain qualifying. We'll see how the Silverstone Grand Prix plays out with Gwenfro, a tier 3 driver, leading the pack from Beast and then AK on their provisional laps on the soft tires as the session got wetter over time. I don't know, man. I think this is one of those where if you didn't get it in, you should just retire at this point and continue with the racing.
Yeah. Get the race going a little bit early and...
Yeah. I understand the bottom 5, but 3 of them aren't even out on the track, so...
Whipples. Good catch.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, Zeech nearly killing himself. And Wiffles, yeah, the track is way too wet now. They're not even putting in good times. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I wonder if they just didn't pay attention to the weather.
Could have been.
When it first came out.
Wiffles and Zeech both spun into Village.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's way too wet, guys. Let's retire from the session. Burn Victim is out on softs. There is spots on the ground now. It is definitely not dry tires.
No. To be honest, a couple of these guys could, like, the bottom 3 could probably get Wiffles, maybe Zeech, if they had inters on, but...
Yeah. They easily could. Like, right...
Wait till you see who's about to join this lobby.
Oh, no.
He's going to be our second Williams driver.
Ooh. Okay.
I don't
have
him... Why don't I have him on my friends list? That's impossible.
Check DMs, silly geese. I mean, I can't check DMs. Lol. Oh.
Do you have hogs?
Oh, yeah. You could have told me that.
Okay. Well, I didn't want to ruin it for the viewers. I wanted it to be a surprise.
If I'm gonna have to add him, then I should have hogs. I mean... Is he not online? No, I don't have him.
I guess I don't have... He says it's a different name. Steely. I don't have him either.
Yeah, I don't have him. There's nothing going on in the session anyways, guys. It's okay. It's not like you're missing anything. Yeah, I don't have him.
Alright, I'm gonna leave the lobby. And add him right quick.
Yeah, this was... No.
Really?
Oh. Should probably put you back in the main screen, shouldn't I, Toby? So people can see.
I backed out of the lobby. 'Cause I don't have him. I don't have him either.
Yeah, I don't have him.
I don't have him either. 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 I don't have him eit
We need to see the wet quality times. I couldn't send him an invite. I don't have him added.
It won't let me find him either. Jesus Christ.
What wet quality times? Yeah, this is dry quality. What do you mean? It's definitely a dry qualifying, guys. Come on. DRS disabled? Now? Now is when DRS gets disabled. Okay. Hey guys, don't retire on track.
It's not letting me find head pogs. Oh, there he is. Okay, let's go.
Got about a minute and a half to get in.
Will you send me an invite?
Hmm?
Will you send me an invite back to the lobby?
Yeah. There's no way I don't have you. You just sent me an invite. The fuck? It doesn't say I have you added.
Oh, I might be offline. Hold on. Mr. Titan's in tier 3, right?
Yeah. Tier 2,
I'll
you
just
mean?
join. Oh, yeah, well, let me join off him.
I went through my entire thing.
You're good, I'm in.
Yeah, well, there's not much going on for the rest of this session. We had it finish out pretty early. We don't ask what CJ's doing.
Alright, pogs should be coming.
Doesn't have too much time. There you go. Come on, Bugs.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. I know that was probably so much fun for y'all to watch, but I mean, not like action was going on track.
Yeah, exactly. That's my excuse, at least. Toby, what if you're the one in the car?
I hit spectate when I joined.
Okay, good. Good. I was gonna be like...
Not my first rodeo.
I don't remember when it was. I think it was with Pat in Tier 2 last season, Singapore. There was just chaos as soon as the race started. Like, people went into the wall and everything went down, and I was just in the car cruising at the back, just chilling through all the damaged cars and everything. Such a fun time being a
So I'm excited to see
driver.
Pogs in this race because everybody knows Pogs is usually really good in the wet.
Yeah, Hogs is normally cooking in the wet, so we'll
It's
see.
funny,
If
most of us old guys in the wet normally do really well. I don't know what it is, but like me, Pogs, Jim, MB Jacobson, a lot of us old guys do pretty well. And yeah, old Cobb, old.
old. Yeah, you're.
Me pogs were old. Okay.
All right, running down this race one more time. Gwenfro starting on pole, Beast alongside, AK in P3, Ardell in P4. Great job from the Williams driver. Jay's in P5, MBA in P6, CJT in P7, Avira in P8, Sage in P9, Com45 in P10. Pretty good performance. Sui in 11th, MB Jacobson in 12th, Jake Laser in 13th, Echo Alex and Zeech 14 and 15. And then everybody else is irrelevant. Other than Pogs, because Pogs is goated. And we're starting in the wet. Let's go.
So I have a tough time with the starts anyway. Much less, I don't think I've had to start a race in the wet yet.
It's a lot more fun. I like the wet. I like driving in the wet, but it's a lot more sketchy. You have to wait until like fourth gear until you can really get on the power. But
Right.
it's about the same. It's about the same pace. Who do you think is gonna come out on top in lap one?
In lap 1.
Yeah, because at the end of the race we can't predict, but lap one we can.
Hmm. I forgot the order. I know it was Winfro. I don't think Winfro's going to hold on to it.
Gwenfro, Beast, AK, Ardell, and then Jays.
I can see AK. I'm gonna take AK coming out on top.
I was gonna say Ardell.
No, Winfro. I know. I said not you.
If you say me, you were wild. Yeah. I don't think Gwenfro is gonna be above P3. By the end of the first lap, but we'll see. We'll see how he goes. I really love this race. This race is so much fun, especially here in the wet. Changeable conditions. Is it going to be a full wet race? We'll find out.
Well, that's what I put in the tier 5 chat. Like it on my race, it went from the dry to the wet, and then we had a wet qual.
Right.
I told the tier 5 guys that was probably my most enjoyable race I've ever had.
4, 5.
Let's go to this one.
Yeah, 5 red lights are off, and away we go. And Ardell gets a really good start from Beast. Beast not getting a great start. Ardell going up into P2. Same with MVA getting a great start compared to Beast. Getting all the way up into P3 momentarily. Beast now getting back. Gwenfro getting attacked by Ardell. Now Ardell leading the race. Gwenfro coming back at him. He's holding on side by side. Same with MVA and AK side by side through the corner. Nearly 3 wide behind the two Alpines and CJT. Everyone running wide there at that corner, trying to find some traction. We got nearly 3 wide back here with the Alfa Romeos and the Mercedes, as we have Seach going down the inside of the Mercedes of CJT, now going around the outside, trying to hold it. Does he have enough space? Yes, he does. He holds it very nicely. There's contact, and CJ's in the grass. Ooh, I think he slid out a little bit, gave him a little tap on traction, and that's what caused it. Nothing malicious, but will probably still be investigated. Gwenfro now in P2. Ardell leading, as I predicted. Beast in P3, trying to get past Gwenfro to chase down Ardell. Gwenfro being kind of like the plug to this train behind Beast. AK still sticking with Beast very well. Now Beast trying to go around the outside of Gwenfro, makes the move before the corner and gets it done, but Gwenfro staying on the inside, keeping the racing line very tight. They're still side by side coming into the corner, and Beast takes the position. That's a good
Gwenfro tried his best. He made Beast go around the outside.
Yeah.
Off the racing line.
Ardell leading.
Oh, you were right.
Yeah, I was right in both my guesses. Gwenfro is going to be in P3 and Ardell's going to be leading. So, good start from Ardell coming up from P4. Same with MBA. He got a little bit of a good start. Went back a little bit, but now is still in this fight.
Getting all kinds of sideways.
Yeah.
He's going to get overtaken by AK.
AK, I think, gave him a little love tap into the corner and got Gwenfro out of shape. Don't know if that was a legal overtake, but that seemed like a bump and run to me. But it's all good for now. No, nobody is complaining about it, so we'll see that after if we see it after. Ardell has gotten a great start to this race, 1.1 seconds ahead of Beast, so he's pulling out some time, just barely. Beast pulling away from AK, just about the same gap. Gwenfer sticking with AK as best as he can. MVA and Zeech sticking with Gwenfro as best as they can. Zeech trying to make a move on MVA, looking very, very feisty. MVA looking like he will get past here shortly.
So the possible race strategies, this says no stops.
I don't think so.
You would be very, very, very brazen to try to take once that it enters the whole race.
Wait, Pogs in 17th. That's cooking. Andy and Sage going side by side. Andy getting the better of Sage, going up into P8. Let him cook. Let Pogs cook, guys. From last to 17th?
Yeah, I think he, so I know F7RJs, he got caught up when CJ had that spin. Yeah. I think he ran into him and had wing damage and had to pit to replace his wing. I think Pogs will just stay level-headed and just try to...
Zeech retired.
From Zeech?
Zeech disconnected, I think. And,
oh, Lord.
Yeah, he left the session. I don't think he meant to do that. And his car did retire on track, so that is not fortunate. MBA getting past Zeech, and now has Calm giving him some pressure behind. MBA really far away from the top two. 2.5 seconds from the top, really, 2 trains of cars, because there's only 2x2. Ardell and Beast keeping with each other within a second. Then 2 seconds back is going to be AK and Gwenfro. Great race from them so far, keeping it on track.
Yeah, Gwenfro has cooked through all his ERS trying to stay with AK. I think it's just inevitable that AK is going to end up dropping him.
Yeah, especially without the DRS here, it is pretty inevitable. MVA has no ERS. Same with Calm 45 behind Andy as well. But Andy... Actually, Sui and Sage Vaughn are going side by side into Stowe here. Neither of them have battery, but Sui has a little bit more and has some more pace because he just got past Sage Vaughn. Oh, there's contact. And actually, Sage...
Yeah, Sage just locked up and slid into the back of him. I saw a piece of his wing fly off.
Yep, he's missing a piece of his right end plate, so that's going to hinder him through all the left-handers and right-handers, really, because the wet, you need that downforce. You're going to see it here. He's going to start understeering and lose some positions behind. Jake Laser is going to be the first person to get past him, unless CJ gets past Jake and starts pushing forward. Oh my God, you can just see.
He has no front end grip. Yeah. Sage, I'm watching off the back of Sui, and he has no front end at all.
Yep. As we have Jays putting in the fastest lap of the race, catching up to the back of the pack pretty quickly. But as you can see there, as I said, CJ trying to make a move on Jake Laser to get a move on it. CJ getting the better traction out of the hairpin and getting the position on Jake Laser this time around. Jake Laser really close to his rear end, nearly giving him a tap through Cop's corner. Sage in front, just trying to keep with him. Actually, CJ has some wing damage too, the same side. Yeah. So, he does have some wing damage.
There's a 6-car battle going on for P14 right now.
Jesus Christ, what?
They're going crazy back here.
Pogs is leading, by the way, this pack.
Yeah, he's in front of that pack.
Going down the inside, Avira on Pogs. Pogs giving him the position for the time being. Beast putting in the fastest lap time. And, oh my goodness, Echo Alex going sideways. Whipple's going sideways, trying to hold on to the car. Pogs just barely hanging on to P16 here for the time being. Still up 1 position from man who's leading it. That's funny.
Yeah, Pogs is just here for the vibes.
Pogs is here.
NBA looks like he might have had a spin. He just dropped way off the back of Gwenfro. He was back by like over 4 seconds. And Calm, I think, is about to take advantage of that.
Yes, he is. Going down the inside. Calm holding a tight line. MV8 slotting in behind. good move from Com. This helicopter cam showing it very beautifully. As we got Andy on the back of them. Com is going to start falling. Not falling, pulling away. As Com does have more battery. Just about. Oh my goodness, never mind. He had a huge snap into Cop's corner. Lost a lot of time. And that is not good for him. Slippery snake he is. As we have Ardell trying to get past by Beast here. Beast going on the inside. All good for the time being. Ardell in their collide! There's contact! What happened? There was contact. Someone has front wing damage. It looks like Ardell has left front wing damage. Not ideal for the Williams driver. Beast does not look to have any visual wing damage. That is going to be unfortunate for Cobb K in the chat. Not going to like that one.
Yeah, I don't think it was on purpose. I think I saw Beast like just try to, like, when he went into that corner, he got sideways, got a big snap.
Yeah.
And when he corrected it, they made contact. So I don't think it was anything malicious. No. I think he just got a snap, and that was the result of him catching it.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything Ardell could have done. I don't think there's really anything Beast could have done. If anything, we'll see it in the stewards report, but I doubt it'll be able to be penalized. As Cobb said, a crappy situation. But now Ardell's going to have to live with this wing damage as AK and Beast are putting pressure on him. And this is, if Ardell is slow enough, he's going to bring Gwenfro back in, as he has already started to reel the top three back in, as this could be a four-way fight for the lead. 5 seconds separate P4 and P5. 4 people in the fight for the lead would be absolutely insane. 2 of them having wing damage, or wait, I think they would have wing one.
I think it's only Ardell.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm surprised Beast didn't get any wing damage. I really am.
Yeah, it's not visible. I mean, he might have a little.
Yeah.
But it's not as much as Ardell for sure.
Yeah, for sure. As Ardell's just feeling that pace. You can just see how close the 2 guys are behind him. AK is really putting the pressure on Beast here. Thanks, EA. Yep.
MVA and Andy going side by side out of the last corner. Going on the pit straight. Oh, contact.
Oh, yeah, there's contact in the mid corner with MVA and Andy.
That was a good catch by MVA.
Yeah. Oh, that's also a good catch. Nearly went off the road when rejoining.
Yeah.
Oof, that was scary.
Good reflexes on MVA.
Well, Sui's also looking to take advantage of NVA's mishaps. He does not do it.
Mark is asking for the telemetry to be shown in the chat for ERS.
ERS. Gwenfro on 25%, AK on 40, Beast on 90, and Ardell on 80. And then behind is going to be Com at 35, Andy at 25, MVA at 35, Sui at 40, CJT at 50, Burn Victim at 60, Jake Laser at 60, MB Jacobson at 20, Vera at 50, Sage Vaughn at 80, Technic Speedy at 50, Wiffles at 60, Pogs at 20, Echo Alex at 35.
Battle for the lead right now. Beast is trying his best to get around Ardell, and AK capitalizes on it also. They were bumping tires through about the whole Sector 3.
Cooking.
Ardell and Beast were.
Yeah, Ardell holding on to the lead for the time being. Good job so far. He nearly didn't hold on to it with AK trying to pass him as well there. Oh, it looked like there was some damage there. I think Beast might have gotten some damage. I saw an end plate fall off. He did. It's his left side. Oh, baby. We got a fight for the lead here. Ardell, AK, Gwenfro, and Beast all in contention. for this race
And
lead.
Gwynfro just found pace as the race has went on. Like at the beginning, he just kind of fell off, and then he just eventually caught back up with him. I don't know if it's because of the damage to Ardell. He was holding everybody up.
I think so. Oh my God, Gwenfro
Gwynfro's
going
gonna
around
go
the
for it.
outside. What a
What a
brave
move.
move. That was balls. That was ballsy.
Yeah.
That took something out of him, dude. He went around the outside of Meggett's and Beckett's.
Yeah, that's insane.
Oh, and Ardell getting passed by Beast as well as he got eaten up by the train. A-Kate now pulling away from Gwenfro. Ardell coming into the pits, and he's gonna
Yellow
be
flag. Who is
hoping no
that?
safety car for the time being.
I
Actually,
say he's moving again.
let's see.
I was just about to say I think Ardell should go ahead and pit.
Yeah,
He can put on new inters till the end, fix his wing.
I agree. I think that's a good play.
He didn't change his wing.
No? That
No.
could have been a mistake.
In dry conditions, I can see it, but in the wet, you need all the downforce you can get.
Yeah, the 5 seconds would be you'll gain it back in the wet.
Wait, did he put on mediums?
Wait,
He's on dry.
he's on dries. Okay, let's see. This is not the play, but I can almost assure you this isn't the play.
I'm confused.
I can definitely assure you this isn't the play because it's still really raining. But he has grip. This is the weird part. Never mind.
His race might be over.
No, his race is definitely over. Unfortunate for the Williams boys, but we take it. We move. 10-second penalty for Sage Vaughn for speeding into the pit lane. We got Burn Victim and CJT going side by side. Beast putting in the fastest lap of the race.
So this went very unnoticed. Andy in the Rebel is up 12 positions. He started 17th. He was one of the guys that didn't get a lap in.
Good pace from Andy, to be fair. 10 laps in to be P5 from P17 is really good pace.
So Ardell jumped back in the pits. That was an MFD problem, I guarantee you. I don't know why the game would have put him on mediums, but
yeah,
still one of those things you have to check.
No change to the wing. Huh.
I would have changed it. I mean, you're already so far behind that you were just preying on a safety car anyway to get you.
Yeah.
Might as well have changed the wing.
It becomes a 3. No, it wasn't. No problems. Okay. Oh well. It's all right. We just had a Ferrari moment. Now it is a 3-way fight for the lead of the race. We got 7 different constructors in the top 7 right now. Nice. And what is that? We got 9 different constructors in the top 10.
That is crazy, but love to see it.
Yeah.
I prefer it that way.
I 100% prefer it that way. Not the only person not in the top 10, it would be a Williams.
Go figure.
Go figure.
Oh, B-Dunk and Cobb K said that
no wing change.
Ardell took it upon himself to put on the mediums. I guess that wasn't a team decision or engineer decision.
20 minutes of this rain, Ardell bottle is pretty much what I expect at the moment. Shut up, Miniko. He was your driver last season. You can't. I mean, you can, but like, you shouldn't do that. We love the banter. Agreed, Miniko.
So the top 3 are still just putting in time.
Yeah.
Pulling out time from Calm.
McLaren raw. Oh.
Oh, AK went off.
Yeah. The most interesting battle on track is going to be the battle for the lead. Wow.
I mean, you got Andy and Calm. They're close together.
Avira and MV Jacobson.
Nothing would make me happier than to see Calm get overtaken right here. Oh. Andy's going to try to go around the outside. Not far enough.
Still side by side. Held it around the outside. He's going to have the inside here now. He goes deep
Later
on the brakes. Good overtake from Andy. Good job getting P4. 13 positions. Now he has 10 seconds to charge to the front, where these three guys have so much more pace. Love seeing Williams doing Ferrari strategies. Yeah. Can't say much.
We've been cooking most of the day. We've done all right.
Yeah. We cooked. I cooked. It was about time we had a poor race, I guess. Not every race can be good, guys. But this race is definitely good. We got a race for the lead.
Yeah, these top three. It's going to be interesting to see when they pit and who does it first.
Nobody has penalties yet, which is really surprising.
Yeah, I've seen AK go off a couple times. And I just don't know whether he's lifting enough for it not to give him the warning or what, but...
Yeah.
Beast is going to go for it around the outside of Gwenfro. Done before the corner.
Yeah.
And Beast has more ERS than AK and Gwenfro combined.
They're spending a lot of theirs just to keep up with AK, but Beast is just
Beast
chilling.
has more.
Yeah.
Than both of them, yeah.
I mean, Gwenfro and AK are pushing. Beast is chilling. And, I mean, technically, they are pulling away from Mandy behind, but it is not by much.
So the first pit stop, Avira, Jake Laser going in.
Jake Laser coming out ahead. He's going to be coming out P16. In front of our Williams boys. But Avira does not get ahead of Pogs. Pogs isn't last. He's being a tier 2 driver. With wing damage.
Yeah, he's just driving for the fun of it.
Yeah. He's driving just
kind of like what I did last week. I just drove.
Yeah.
Just so the seat wasn't empty. You never know what could happen.
I mean, especially in tier 5 where you have Angry Shadow. It's definitely hard to get motivated for that front row.
Well, yeah. Well, I drove tier 2 last week. Just to have someone in the seat.
Hey man, so we got Pogs in there now.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's better than having an empty seat. Like I said, you never know what could happen.
Exactly. Sui pits
These
as well as
3,
Calm.
They're just steadily, just barely pulling away from Andy every lap. Just a tenth or two.
Yeah. I don't think new tires are that much better, but it's definitely looks like it's drying up a little bit. Nah, never mind. These guys are just taking weird racing lines. Because normally you'd see drivers go offline to cool down their tires or cool down their engine.
Right.
But like, I don't think it's dry enough for for that yet.
Oh, good for what a catch. I was on board with him.
I probably
Consider
looked
that
away just as
snap.
it happened. We got halfway through the race to go. Just about. Good race so far. No accidents, no safety cars. We had no safety cars in tier 3 as well. That's pretty cool. Well, we had one full safety car
Oh,
and
and AK.
virtual.
AK jumps in the pits.
Oh yeah. So from the lead, AK is gonna pit. No speeding penalty, thankfully. But we will see how everyone else responds to AK pitting. We got our Andy continuing on. NVA continues on. And CJT comes into the pits. Burn Victim continues on. So we got 2 people
He
pitting on
should
lap
come out
14.
in front of Burn Victim. AK should. Or at least
No.
close.
No.
No? Oh, no, I meant MB Jacobson, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, he spun it into the pits! AK spun in the pits! He broke his front wing and it auto reset him onto track.
Oh, no.
That's his race over.
Well, yeah.
Oh. Oh, that's
That
rough.
is the most Ferrari thing I've ever seen.
That is so true.
That is so Ferrari. I feel bad for AK, though. That's terrible.
Why did you have to make that joke? I don't like laughing about someone's demise, but it is so funny. Oh.
No, I feel bad for AK. For real. Like, that's terrible. I did it in a social race. Like, coming
Yeah.
out of the pits, I did the same thing.
Oh. Unfortunate. These guys don't know that yet, so they could probably stay out for another like 2 laps and overcut them.
Yeah.
They are going to.
Yeah, because he's going to instantly have to come in and pit again.
Yeah. That's crazy. I nearly did that in my race. Yeah, it's really easy to spin out of that out of the pit lane with that uphill and you're just trying to get on traction. It's tricky.
You're just trying to get out and get on the power as soon as possible, and it just catches you.
That's the risk you take. MB Jacobson getting passed by Com45 right after pitting, right? Pretty sure Com pitted. Yeah, Com and AK pitted. MB Jacobson has not pit yet. Wiffles hasn't pit yet. Sui, Jake Laser, CJ, and Avira have all pitted. Jake Laser and CJT are going at it into the last corner. CJ going down the inside. Did not make the move stick, but is still in the fight for the switchback. Trying to get the traction, which just is not able to. Makes sense. It's hard to get the switchback done at that last corner.
AK kept going? AK didn't pit again.
No, he did not.
He just kept going. He's just going to go without a wing, huh?
I mean, he's still in the points, so I guess that it works, especially with MVA and Burn Victim being ahead on old tires. He is the newest tire runner, so Com45 is going to be catching up to him slightly. AK is still 10 seconds ahead of Com, though. So, Gwenfro pits. Gwenfro comes into the pits as Beast stays out. Okay. Let's see where Gwenfro comes out. Is he going to come out in front of AK? I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so, because AK's lap times have to be terrible with no front wing whatsoever.
Yeah. Nobody else is coming into the pits. He might get in front of MVA, actually. No, it's too long. Wow, I think AK got saved by the bell. He did, too. AK set the fastest lap of the race.
Okay, so I thought you meant like he completely broke his front wing off.
No, he has end plate off.
Okay. I was looking at onboards. I wasn't watching the
Offboard.
broadcast, yeah.
It's all good. He is slow. He's actually losing time to Gwenfro already. Spawned
Right.
him out
Well,
of
at
the
least it's just
pits.
in-play. I thought you meant he broke his whole front wing off. I was like, he's just going to drive without a front wing completely.
I mean, it was very,
But
very easily could have been that because he hit the wall and then it reset him onto the track. He just set fastest lap, mate. Yeah. Um, I don't know if he'll be able to keep it because it auto reset him to track.
I don't
Hmm.
know the.
I don't know. I don't know if that would be penalized or not, but we'll definitely find out. Not
Yeah, because you got to think that wouldn't that gain you a little bit of time?
technically it lost some time, but it would gain you if I mean, if it's better. The fact is, he still reset to track. If it was by his own doing or the game's, it still happened.
Right.
By the way, the fight for P3 right now is cooking. AK going down
Yeah,
the inside
absolutely.
of NVA into the first turn, and with wing damage, NVA gets passed by AK. Burn Victim is the next car. Gwenfro trying to go around the outside. Keeping it around the outside. He has so much more grip. He has better traction coming out of the corner too, as he is on the racing line. And he gets a move done.
CJ setting fastest lap now.
Yeah, track is ramping up, especially for the new tire runners. Those new tires are definitely giving them the grip. Our first penalty is going to be COM 45. 3-second time penalty. Gwenfro going side by side with MVA up into the Wellington Straight. I think it's called. I don't even know. The old hangar. Ooh. Old straight. Old main straight. Likely place for COM to be. COM and COM. Off the bloody track. Oh, slide for MVA. Burn Victim's going to get a good run out of the corner. He does. Is he going to get past MVA? He is past before the corner into the braking zone. MVA defends, but he does not have the overspeed from Burn Victim. Burn Victim keeps the position for the time being. Gwenfro in P4, AK in P3. Andy holding on to P2 beautifully from P17, guys. 15 positions up. Currently, 10 seconds off the lead of the race, which is Beast. So Beast, could Beast be trying the no stopper?
Yeah, I mean, you figured he would have stopped already.
Yeah, he's 10
Andy hasn't
seconds.
stopped either. Burn Victim hasn't stopped. NBA, MB Jacobson, Whiffles.
Let's see if those tires will get to the end. I don't know how much tire wear they got, but it doesn't look like they're having fun on these. 19 laps in. Ooh, man. 4-lap old tires for AK. 18-lap old tires for Andy and Beast. Ooh, Inter can go all race. It can. Is it faster?
We're about to find out. It seems like.
Seems like it.
But I mean, AK. I mean, if you watch the interval,
Yeah.
it's steadily coming down every second.
Yeah. Compared to Andy and Beast, because they're staying about the same distance. I think it's crazy that AK is doing this with front wing damage.
Yeah.
He's falling at me.
And like I said, on slicks, it's a lot more doable than I think it would be when it's wet. Because, like you said earlier at the beginning, you need every bit of downforce you can possibly get.
Right. They don't have to stop in the wet, so you're right, MRK. But it's not always faster to not stop. Maybe in this short of a race it is, but I don't know.
I mean, I think Beast now almost has to stay out because if he pits
Yeah.
now, he would come out behind Winfro.
Oh, yeah,
Winfro's 19 seconds behind him.
it would 100% be at least a 22-second gap delta. So we will see Gwenfro keeping actually pace with AK, actually gained 2/10 there on this last lap. AK still gaining about a second per lap on the car ahead. It's not going to be enough to get the win, but can he take P2? Can Gwenfro take P3 and then P2? We'll find out in 6 laps time, won't we?
Yeah, I think at this pace, AK is not going to catch him.
No.
He might catch Andy, but he's not going to catch Beast at this pace.
Unless Beast goes really conservative, he needs to save his tires type slow.
Right.
I don't think AK or Gwenfro are catching up to Beast. They got 5 laps to do it. Prove me wrong. Right?
Right. Yeah, I mean, I've been watching the times to like I have it set to the leader, and it's not coming down fast enough for it to happen in 5 laps unless Beast tires legit fall off a cliff out of nowhere.
Whiffle's spinning it at the second to last corner.
Did he crash into the pits?
Nope. He's just spun on the racing line.
Ooh. Okay, he got out of the way.
I'm questioning how that's not a safety car. Either way, we got a battle in front of that. Ardell and Technic Speedy. We will take P4 if Andy can. We all will take P4. I took P4. Yeah, Andy is getting caught up by now 2 seconds that lap, and
yeah,
they are their tires are definitely showing that the new tires are better. Gwenfro is right on the back of AK too. Just within a second now.
But either way, no matter what happens, Andy has my driver of the day. He's up 15 spots.
Yeah.
I mean, Burn Victim's up 13, but the worst Andy's going to come out is 4th after starting 17th. So
either one of those drivers deserve a good rating. They've both had a really, really good race. They have great race pace. Been pretty clean. Burn Victim doing the alternate strategy, or the main strategy technically if Beast is doing it, of staying out on the same set of tires.
Arc AK does. He's missing a nameplate.
Yeah. It's just insane how these guys are so talented. Beast has actually dropped down below 10 seconds to Andy. Andy is within 3 seconds of reaching distance from the cars behind. Gwenfro still trying to stay with AK here.
Yeah, if I'm Gwenfro here, I don't want to fight with AK.
No, not at all.
I want to try to catch Andy first, and then I'll fight AK.
I feel like AK has something in his bag. Even though Gwenfro and him are about the same ERS, Andy and Beast are a little bit higher. AK's pushing on his ERS, same with Gwenfro. So I don't know how this is gonna end out in 2 or 3 laps. Whenever they catch up to Andy. CJ getting a penalty, so we got both Mercedes with time penalties now. It's gonna be Comp 45 and CJT. Gwenfro has kept AK very honest this race.
Yeah, for sure. Like, Gwenfro has been probably the biggest surprise to me. Like, I was like, okay, yeah, the quality, I'm not gonna...
Yeah.
I can't, for lack of a better term, was a fluke, just because he got out.
Yeah, because...
He got the time on the board. But the fact that he stayed up here with the front runners this whole race, that has surprised the hell out of me, to be honest.
Yeah, same here. He's had a great race pace. He did get the lap early on the qualifying session, but still, this pace has shown that he is very, very quick in these conditions. He's shown that he's got patience right now on AK.
I thought he was going for it right there.
Whiffles exceeding track limits, normal.
Yeah, he's off against spinning.
Now they're caught up to Andy. They are here, and they got 2 laps to get the job done. Well, 3 laps technically.
I don't think there's much Andy's gonna be able to do about it.
No, not at all. Andy's basically just gonna go, okay, hi guys, bye guys, because they have so much more grip than him right now. Just riding on board with Gwenfro here, as he's got the best seat in this entire thing to watch these 2 battle, AK and Andy. AK putting on the pressure. Andy not giving it up. He's going to the inside, holding the inside. AK going around the outside. Is he going to hold it? Andy holds the inside line. AK holds the outside line. And Andy stays in front in the middle of the corner. AK going inside, trying to keep it. Nearly making contact there. Yeah. Gwenfro tried to hold it around the outside of AK. Nearly spun coming out of the corner. As they are definitely putting the pressure on.
Oh, car in front of them? Ooh, Lord.
That's going to be Pogs.
Just Pogs, yeah.
Oh, rip.
That could have been a disaster.
Yeah, if the ghosting wasn't on, that could have been catastrophic. Oh. Gwenfro with the 3-second time penalty.
Oh, no, Gwenfro.
No.
Now he's got to get around Andy and go.
Yeah. AK trying to switch back on Andy. Is he going to do it? Andy has the outside line for turn 1. AK has the inside line. AK pulls out of it. Gwenfro staying calm, cool, and collected with that penalty. Going down the inside. AK with a late move. Great move from him.
That was beautiful.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
Oh my god, what a save. What a save! I rode on board.
Catches this race.
I rode on board with that. That was absolutely crazy. Oh, he tried to make it stick. He tried to get the traction down, and it did not work. He tried to get the switch back on Andy. Yeah, that was scary. 2 laps to go. 1.5 laps once they cross the second sector line. I don't know how he saved that. I do not.
Like I said, he's had 3 or 4 good, like, incredible saves this race.
Yeah.
He's caught back up to Andy, though.
Andy holding the inside. I don't know what he's doing. But if it's working, it's working. Gwenfro putting on the pressure, going to the outside. Andy holding the inside. Gwenfro trying to get the switch back on it. He's on the outside. He's holding the outside line. Andy just not allowing him to get the better run out of the corner, making him go wide. Now Andy holding the inside line. Gwenfro going for the outside, trying to see if he can make the move stick. He does not have the overspeed around the outside, nor does he have the confidence to go for a move on the inside.
This let Burn Victim into it, too.
Burn Victim's 19 seconds back. That's Technic Speedy.
Oh, okay. I thought that was Burn Victim.
No, Burn Victim's 20 seconds back.
I was like, oh, Lord. I was looking at the time. I just saw
Yeah. I got confused with that,
Red
too.
Bull sitting there.
Sugar-free Red Bull. Sugar-free Walmart. Yeah. No, good race from Gwenfro so far to be in P4, holding P4. Last lap of the race. We got the leader, Beast, holding off very, very well against AK, who did end up catching about, what was it, 14 seconds at this point? He was 10 seconds behind Andy, and then Andy was 10 seconds behind Beast, so that's a lot of time gained. Beast coming across Stowe now for the last time. He's held this race win. He's prepared it since lap 3, and now he's going to come across the last corner and take home the checkered flag for Aston Martin, and he's going to be the winner of Tier 2, Round 3, and AK is going to come home in P2 with his front wing damage. Great job from him to keep it on track. Andy's going to come home in P3 and Gwenfro in P4, not able to get past Andy with his penalty anyways, wouldn't have gotten far enough. Burn Victim is going to be our next person crossing the line, and he's going to be in P5 with Com45 and CJT close behind them both of them with penalties, but it's not going to change their position. Further back, we got Sui and NVA. NVA tried to look down the inside of Sui, did not make the move stick, so they're going to be coming home P8 and P9 respectively, and then we have MB Jacobson in P10 routing out our points paying positions. Same with Jake Laser finishing out right behind them, and then we got 4 cars just finishing their final lap, just holding on to it and having a good finish to the race. Congratulations to Beast, AK, and Andy for a great race, and Andy holding off to take P3. Great job from him.
Yeah, they did. I would have loved to have seen what would have happened if AK wouldn't have had the wing damage.
Yeah, that would have been.
But I mean, still, he held on to it with that wing damage. Phenomenal race. Those top 3, 4 stayed neck and neck, basically all 26 laps.
Yeah, the top 3 were really close, and then there was a fight for P2 that was really close because Beast ran away. Great race, guys. Great race. So I got wing damage. Oof. Rip. Burn Victim, driver of the day. I'm gonna agree with that and
I'm giving mine to Andy.
I'm gonna give 2 driver of the days. Both of them did a great race, and I'm gonna give them both driver of the day because I don't have rules.
I can agree with that.
I don't have rules against my driver of the day. It's not putting down anywhere. So I'm going to say both of them did an amazing job. And congratulations to both of them. Congratulations to Beast again for that race win, and AK holding on to it amazingly. Yeah, just can't congratulate these guys enough. They had a great race in tricky conditions.
Absolutely.
Our Dell driver of the day?
No.
Not even not even gonna cap.
The big brain strat.
Not even gonna cap. No. But let's see if Andy started higher. Exactly. What if Andy started on like P3 or P4?
Right. Yeah.
That would have been nuts. That would have been great. But that's the end of the race, guys. I'm not gonna do any interviews. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna do some interviews. Let's get these guys in here and
I got you.
Yeah. Beast, AK, and the boy
Andy
Gwenbro.
already.
Well, yeah, we can.
I thought it was Andy.
Yeah, it was Andy, but Gwenbro should be allowed in there too. We can give him an interview if he wants one. If he has time. Not sure what medium's on. Yeah, I don't know about that either. Let's go ahead and get Andy in here. He is our 3rd place. Let's just go ahead do this.
I got you. He's already in.
Hey Andy, you here?
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. It's been a while since I've talked to you. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, especially after that P3, I can't doubt it.
Yeah.
So run me through that race from you. You had a pretty, I wouldn't say good qualifying. You had a pretty shitty qualifying, excuse my French. And then you made up a lot of positions early on in that race. Talk me through it.
Yeah. No, it was just quality was just terrible. It was just terrible. I've been away in the weekend, so I've had absolutely no time to run any practice and whatever. So, and I was engineering in the other races a little bit earlier today. But so quali I was expecting to be bad, but I wasn't expecting to invalidate twice.
Oof. Yeah.
So yeah, that was rough. But I was just hoping the race would go well, and usually quite strong in the wet. And when I saw people started pitting in the race, I was just banking on my tires to hold up and not pop in the end. So that's pretty much what I did. And we got a podium.
So what percentage they ended up being on by the end?
72 on the rear left.
Oh my!
Okay, that's pretty close to puncture.
Yeah.
We 3% away from puncture territory. So,
I thought it would have been more, but that is definitely a sketchy one. How are you feeling there at the end when AK and Gwenfro were coming up behind you very quickly?
yeah, I was expecting them to catch me very, very quickly, to be honest, and they did. So when they did, it was just like what was it, like 3 laps, about 3 laps left.
Yeah.
So I was just gonna try to put my car in the best defensive positions, and it worked out quite nice. AK was able to dive down the inside though. He had way fresher tires than me, so that makes sense, and that was great fun battling both of them. To be honest.
I'm glad you had great fun, and I'm glad your pace was up there, and I can't wait to see if I'll see you up here next race as well. We got Qatar up next. I know I saw you a couple of times last season, but you're consistently up here in the podium. What is your strategy going into Qatar to continue to be on this podium streak?
I think the strategy for Qatar is just going to be to save some tires, I guess. The front left is getting cooked there, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm usually not the greatest when it comes to pace on that track, but we'll make the most out of it.
I'm glad to hear it, and I wish you the best of luck for Qatar. I hope to see you in this interview room. Thank you for your race, sir.
Hell yeah. Thank you, guys.
Ciao, ciao. And then up next we had we got AK, the man in P2. How you doing, AK?
Oh, okay. Sweaty, tired.
I can imagine. Just had a one hell of a last stint there to repeat, I would say. Because you had a great pace all throughout that race. Got wing damage there at the start of your stint. I caught that in 4K, by the way. Don't even think that you got away with that.
Yeah, I was worried about that. I did that in quali too.
So how are you feeling after you pitted and were chasing down everyone with some slight wing damage?
Honestly, I couldn't really feel the wing damage, so that really didn't affect me. But
Good.
I'm pretty sure that was the hardest I've ever gripped my wheel ever. So, but once I got onto those fresh inters, I was just smooth sailing. It felt so good.
I can imagine those tires looked like you were just easing through traffic. I'm pretty sure you passed like someone on the outside, just like smooth as everything. That might have been either you or Gwenfro, but you both were having really, really good pace. That battle at the end with Andy was really cool. Talk me through that and how you came out on top.
Well, I saw he was trying to cool his tires, and I was in the same boat. My tires were at like 100 degrees, so like I didn't really know the best way, because going down the straight in the wet line, it really didn't make a difference. So I just said, I'm just gonna stick to the faster line, and I'm just gonna pray. And then I saw an opportunity to go up his inside, and I just took it and went from there.
Yeah, you had a great pace. You had a great race, great pace, and you got the P2 spot at the end of it. So congratulations, and we will catch you next week.
Thank you.
And then last, we're gonna have the one, the only, the Beast. Beast, how you doing today?
Wait,
Yeah, I can imagine you just dominated that race, no stops, and you got the win. Talk me through it and how you came with your strategy.
I just went along, like, as I was racing, I was just going with the flow sort of thing. So I didn't really have a strategy. It was either no stop or one stop, obviously. But I thought if they pit, I stay out, and then they've got to catch up. We got to go through traffic. So
Yeah, well, you held that race pretty cleanly. You held it from what, like lap 2, that you got past Gwen. No, lap 1.
no, because Ardell was first. And then he
Right.
decided to
Ardell
pit.
was
then
up there, yeah.
Yeah, and then he decided to go on mediums for some reason.
Yeah, but very questionable. Yeah.
Yeah. Ever since probably lap 5 or 6, you were in the lead, just controlling the pace, and there were people behind you. That was a good battle for P1, but you came out on top. Congratulations, and I hope to see you again next week.
Yes, sir. Cheers. Thank you for having me.
Cheers. Have a good one. And yeah, that's about it, Toby. You let's
That-
reflect on what we saw. Because
So I don't know what I saw.
I don't.
So I mean, the Ardell strat that blew my mind. I don't know what you're doing. Like you saw the weather before the race. Go into the pits, put on dry tires. While you're in the top 5. Now,
Yeah.
if you were in the bottom back, then okay, try it, I guess. But and then I still would have loved to have seen AK with no wing damage. It probably would have been a lot closer up front there at the end.
Yeah,
Knowing that those
100%.
guys were right on the line of puncture territory.
Yeah, they were at like 70%, they said, so that would have been really, really interesting. Imagine if we would have had a race where Beast and Andy started from the front, stayed on the same tires, and just basically worked with each other to the front. Then we had Gwenfro and AK. Gwenfro maybe not having the wing damage would have 100, or not Gwenfro, AK not having the wing damage would have 100% been in the fight for that lead. So many things could have gone differently, but I wouldn't change a single thing about how that race
No,
ended.
it was a good race. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, 100%. And you know what's
I'm
also a
excited
good
to see
race?
what these tier 1 guys are going to do.
Just about to say that. A good race is also that tier 1 that just started about 4 minutes ago. So if you haven't already, go ahead and check that out. If you haven't already, subscribe, like the video, help us out. But that's going to be the end of the stream. You got anything else, Toby?
I don't. We'll see y'all next weekend in Qatar.
That's the last message. See y'all in Qatar.